The Ugwumba Centre for Leadership Development in Africa says no fewer than 5,000 small-medium enterprises have benefited from its Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge since its inception in 2018. Dr. Uche Nwosu, chairman of the centre, said this in Abuja at the grand finale of the 2022 Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge.
In Ugwumba Leadership Centre, we actually encourage them with a little bit fund or grant, if I may say that, to enable them bring out and showcase the talent in them. So many have won. We have empowered more than 5,000 young Nigerians through the leadership training and through the enterprise challenge. We have heard, I wish some of you are inside, you would have heard from so many of them that are doing well in their businesses now. Some are millionaires, some are even lecturers in some universities outside the country because of what they can able to create, and students outside the country have been able to learn from those of them that came through us. So basically, this is just part of me. Is what God, I told my God that bless me so that I can bless others. So God has blessed me, and I need to return back to the society and to the community from where God has blessed. We are partnering with some agencies, not for them to give us cash, but for us to bring these talented young Nigerians and say, look, we have Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. E, Mr. R. How do you come in? After helping us with some grants, and we train them and give them the technical know-how and the knowledge they need, then we are not collecting the money from you. We'll bring those kids to you, we'll bring these young people to you, and then you look at them and fund them and monitor, we'll help you to monitor their businesses.
Mr. Shehu Abdul Qadir, Managing Director of Abuja Enterprise Agency, said the Corporate Affairs Commission had given the agency approval to register 2,000 businesses with a 50% discount in the first quarter of 2023.
The informal sector in the MSME subsector is something that has been a problem, and in trying to address this challenge and to bring all SMEs onto the formal sector, we approached the CAC to give us some discount, towards facilitating the formalization of SMEs in Nigeria. And we're privileged that we got an approval of 50% discount. And first quarter next year, we're going to roll it out to ensure that we register 2,000 businesses within the first quarter next year, and giving them additional discount as well from what the CAC has given them.
Mr. Remi Chukwunyere, the executive director of the center, said the pitching and grants competition was designed to assist young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years to undergo the 2022 empowerment. This, he said, was to help them turn their skills, ideas and passions into profitable business ventures and social enterprises. Chukwunyere urged winners of the competition to ensure efficient use of the monetary rewards, ensure their businesses got registered with the CAC, and to explore all available support provided by the Abuja Enterprise Agency.
The Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge is our job creation program, that is targeted at young people in Nigeria and elsewhere in Africa, who have ideas that we can help turn into business ventures or social enterprises. So we are doing this because we, through research, we observe that young people are heavily talented, but unfortunately most of them are not aware. And that is why you see them running about looking for jobs that do not exist anywhere anymore. So we came together and developed this enterprise challenge, which is a competitive model, that first equips the young people with business development skills, like financial literacy, ideation and pitching techniques, design thinking for innovation, business modeling, and a whole lot of other business skills, that we equip them with. We equip them to these important skills that will help them to launch out.
Highlight of the event was the unveiling of the Ugwumba Fund for Women, a micro-grant scheme targeted at women traders in the rural areas. The unveiling was done by a former Minister of Transport and Aviation, Dr. Kemma Chikwe, who lauded the initiative and the initiator of the scheme. Dr. Chikwe said that the Ugwumba Enterprise was a very special program with a vision to fill a gap and live up to its responsibilities in the private sector.
I think it's a very successful program, and it's a program with a vision, and it's filling a gap, really, because the private sector has to live up to some responsibilities in this country. You know, when these funds come from the raised and disbursed by the private sector, it's very, very effective. So I'm very happy with this event of today. And my prayer is that it succeeds the way it has been thoroughly planned. And you can see the international community, everybody has been able to attract. He means business.